Good morning, folks. I am here lying on my belly, doing what I do for 40 to 60 minutes a day these days. I'm going to try and lift the camera over my head here. You can see maybe my left leg hanging off of the bed, and I'm wearing 7 pounds of ankle weights. And I just lie here for 20 minutes at a stretch, 2 to 3 times a day, letting my leg straighten. It is the most boring exercise I have ever done, but it appears to be working. I now have full extension of my left leg, which is something I always just took for granted before this weird chapter of my life. I have full extension. I'm still doing the stretches because the natural inclination of my legs is hyperextension. They hyperextend, I don't know, like 10 or 15 degrees. So I'm trying to get my two legs to match each other so that when I run, if I run, sounds crazy right now, I won't end up going in a wide circle. But we'll see. That will probably only be an issue if I'm lost in a vast desert and I'm trying to walk in a straight line with no landmarks to point me in the right direction. Unlikely, although that did seem to happen to the Israelites. All right, while I am lying here, stretching my leg just on my belly, what do? I often read. I have been working on my Spanish through Duolingo and the Pimsleur language apps because I'm headed to I'm headed to Nicaragua at the end of July for my 20th anniversary, and I need to brush up on my Spanish, which has gotten pretty darn rusty. And sometimes, I confess, I watch Netflix while I'm just lying here waiting to be done. But when I get up, I'm moving around more these days. I saw my surgeon this week, and he gave me pretty good news. He said the recovery is proceeding very well, and that I can walk and ride my bike as I please. It still kind of hurts to walk, so I don't walk great distances, and I'm still up for slow walks with anyone who's up for that. Yesterday, I clocked in 7,000 steps on my phone step counter thing, and my leg was really sore, but it was great to be out. He did point out that I broke a screw in my knee, or in my tibia, but I have about 30 screws in my tibia, so one of them, he said, this is to be expected, and it's no problem. But that does mean you can literally say, that man has a screw loose, and you'll be telling the truth. Ha! Stuff going on at our church as we make our way into summer. This coming Sunday, June 16th, we've got two big things happening. One is that it is the choir's last Sunday of the regular choir year, so they will be pulling out all the stops, which is literally a reference to an organ and letting all the air flow through. They will be pulling out the stops literally and singing their hearts out and leading us in joyful worship and praise and all that stuff. Please join us for that. Also, this coming Sunday, we will be joined by Elizabeth Hood, our new associate, our minister for children, youth, and welcoming. Elizabeth's main job on Sunday will be to get to know folks. Just talk to people and see how they are, and talk to them about what some of their hopes are for the life of our church. And that's pretty great. Please try to wear your name tag to help her remember your name. After church on Sunday, I'm going to come home and do some packing, and then I have a flight on Monday morning at 5:15 a.m. My family and I are flying to Chicago. Hopefully, we'll just sleep that whole flight away. And then we're going to spend 3 nights in Chicago, spending time with family who live there and friends who are there. And then we're heading up to Wisconsin for 3 nights of the gigantic McHale family reunion, where like 120 vaguely Irish Americans get together and try to catch up on each other. And should be pretty fun. I'm really looking forward to it. While I am away, on Sunday the 23rd, we are blessed to have a great guest priest coming to be with us. His name is the Reverend Donald Schell, and he is the co-founder of the Church of St. Gregory of Nyssa in San Francisco. And St. Gregory's is famous throughout the church world, literally the world over, for creative and innovative liturgy and music and art. So we're pretty lucky to have Donald coming to join us. I'll be back in town on the 23rd, actually late that night, and then back in church thereafter. And then we'll be getting ready for our parish retreat and all kinds of summer stuff at the church. I hope you are all out and able to enjoy these beautiful summer days we are having, and just soaking up the blessings of the good life in Northern California, and doing whatever you can to share some of those blessings with the people you love, the people you don't love, and everyone in between. God bless you all.